you guys. Today we're gonna read chapter 7. Principal is the boss of the school. She lives at the office. I have to go there when I'm unruly. Unruly is the school word for not being ruly. There's a typing lady here. She isn't allowed to smile. Sit down, she said. She pointed at the blue chair. Yeah, only I don't actually like to sit there. Remember that? 'Cause that's where the bad kids sit. And I am not even bad, I explained that to her every time I go there. The typing lady leaned over to the counter at me. She made her face look scary at me. Sit down, she said. I sat down. Then I pulled my frog jumper over my face so nobody could see me. Pull your skirt back down, said the typing lady. Yeah, only I'm actually allowed to do this 'cause I have on tights, I said. See them? They are green with little tadpoles on them. Just then, I heard Principal's voice. Well, Junie B. Jones, what a surprise, he said. My mouth drooped all the way open. Hey! I hollered from under my dress. How did you know it's May under here? 'Cause you can't even see my face. Lucky guess, said Principal. After that, I uncovered my head. And me and him went in his office. I climbed up in the big wood chair. Principal looked very childish. He rubbed the sides of his blatty head. Okay, let's hear it. What's the story this time? He said. I sat up straight and tall. My story this time by Junie B. Jones. Once upon a time, I didn't get invited to a meanie boy's birthday party. And I am the only one in all room 9 who isn't going. So that's how come I was moving today. Only Mother brought me to school very stiff. And then I was a buzzing bee. Only Crybaby William is a squirrel. And Lucy will be a good twin. And so then Mr. yelled at me. That's how come I had to twist that Jim's head. And now I'm sitting here in this big wood chair. I feel my hands on my lap. The end. Principal put his head down on his desk. I peeked at him. Are you laying down? I whispered. He sat up again. Then he called my mother on the telephone. Those two talk very often. This time they talked about the birthday party and how I'm not invited. After he hung up, Principal looked nicer at me. I guess sometimes we grown-ups think we're the only ones with problems, he said. We forgot that even when you are little, life can be tough. Can't it, Junie B. Jones? Yes, I said. Life can get your goat. After that, me and him went out of his office and he lifted me into the blue chair again. I want you to wait here a minute, he said. There's someone I have to talk to before I can get this settled. Yeah, only guess what? I don't actually want to sit in this chair, I explained. On account of this is where the bad kids sit. And I'm not even bad. Principal thought and thought. Then he snapped his finger. I think I might have the perfect solution, he said. He went in his office and brought out a giant shopping bag. What if we hide you under here? Yes, if we hide you under this bag, no one will be able to see you at all. I jumped up and down, very excited, 'cause hiding is my favorite thing in the whole world. That's why Principal sat me down in the chair. She put that giant shopping bag over my head. Hey, who turned out the lights? I said. Then I laughed and laughed, 'cause that is called comedy, of course. I bent my knees and pulled them under the bag. I hugged them real tight. Now, all you can see is the tippy toes of my shoes, I said, very happy. This is the perfectest solution I ever saw. And so, how did you even think of this wonderful thing? I asked. Only Principal didn't answer me back. 'Cause he promptly went back to his office already. After that, I hid inside my bag. I hid a real long time. It was a jillion years, I think. Guess what? This is taking longer than a minute, I said from inside here. The typing lady didn't answer me. Yeah, only guess what else? My knees are very bended and squished in the air, I said. And so, this isn't good for my circulation. Probably. Just then, my legs started squirming all around, 'cause I was getting ants in my pants that way. Hey, doesn't anybody have ears? Get me out of here right now, 'cause I am at the end of my rope in this thing. Plus also, I'm getting ants in my... All of a sudden, someone yanked the bag right off my head. It was the scary typing lady. Pants, I said very soft. She took me back to Principal's office. And guess what? That Jim was in there. He was sitting in the big wood chair. And Principal was frowning at him. Junie B, Your friend Jim is here, has something he wants to say to you. Don't you, Jim? Said Principal. The meanie Jim didn't answer. He kept on looking at his feet. Principal tapped his fingers. We're waiting, Jim, he said. Then that Jim did a huffy breath, and he said the words, I'm sorry. Principal raised up his eyebrows. Sorry for what, Jim? Tell Junie what you were sorry for. That Jim stared at his feet some more. I'm sorry I didn't give her an invitation to my party, he said very grumpily. But your mother told you to, didn't she, Jim? Said Principal. Your mother told you to give an invitation to every single person in your class, but you got mad at Junie, and you decided not to give her one. Isn't it right? The meanie boy did his shoulders up and down. I guess, she said real soft. Principal crossed his arms. And so, what are you going to do to correct the problem? He asked. That Jim waited and waited. Then all of a sudden, he got down from his chair and he held out an invitation to me. My stomach did a flip-flop. For me? Is that really for me? I said, real squirrely. Then I snatched the thing right out of his hand, and I zoomed all around the room. Oh boy! I said, it's really for me! It's really for me! And so now I'm not the only one! I zoomed all around the big wood chair. Principal looked nervous of me. He hurried up and opened his door. Then I zoomed right out of there, and I didn't stop till I got to room 9. We are done with chapter 7, and next time we're going to read chapter 8. See you guys later. Bye. Subscribe.